Oh,
Wait for it. There it is.
good morning.
Hey, good morning. It is.
How are we?
Today's an easy day to remember. It is Monday,
July 5th.
July 5th.
Because it's an official holiday.
Well, it is,
Yay.
isn't it? It's a holiday.
Yes.
Oh, we should.
Hence, I slept in and
have your cup of coffee.
I have my cup of coffee. Yay.
In one of your favorite mugs.
It is. Yes. Because it's just, it just feels so good. It's got this big handle and it's just kind of like.
And that was from the farmer's market, right? The Camarillo farmer's market. I am drinking water out of my, I don't know if you can see it, my mustache.
You're so funny.
It says best dad ever. I don't know if you can read that or not. But anyway.
You are the best dad ever.
Oh, why, thank you. 4th of July was pretty amazing yesterday.
It was, but I stayed up too late because we were waiting for all the cars to leave the mall parking lot. I still think that's weird. I'm sorry. I'm just used to 4th of July in a park, with the lawn chairs.
It was a park. A
live music
lot.
going on. Yeah, it's a parking lot.
Oh, but you know what? Here's what we found that was amazing is we were invited at the mall parking lot to go to another part of the mall parking lot.
Oh, yes.
And there was Carlos and Lola and Concha. I mean, there's just a large group of people from our church. Noemi and Julio.
Okay, she makes the best. What are they called?
Tamales.
I'm like,
they were tamales from El Salvador, which is way different than others.
So good. Okay, those, wow.
And so just an amazing time.
I think that needs to be our new tradition.
Well, and we had chow mein from I think that was also from El Salvador.
Guatemala?
Was it Guatemala? It might have been Guatemala.
I don't know.
Sorry if I'm being offensive.
It was really, and on this little
tostada.
Like a crunchy tostada thing, except for I didn't know how to eat it because it was noodles on that. So I kind of and then I made it into a little chow mein taco or chow mein. Is that what it's called?
A chow mein taco.
Yeah,
it was so good.
It was yummy.
And elote and taquitos.
I don't know how I couldn't make all that food and bring it places. It would end out on the floor of my car.
It was amazing, and
cold. They are amazing people. So thank you.
And really a fun festive way to celebrate.
Yeah, we kind of kept moving around. we kept finding people. We're oh hey, we know you.
And then as we're walking back, we bump into Alex and Nancy and Mariah Rivera, and it was just kind of fun.
Yeah, so we hung out with them a little bit, and then we just kind of if you wander the mall parking lot on the 4th of July, you can just find all kinds of people.
But it was a lot of fun. So happy 4th, everyone.
And the little fireworks. Ooh. Okay. If you use the app for the radio station.
The iHeartRadio app.
Okay. They put this big ad, hugely long ad, 3 minutes long ad.
Yeah, right in the middle of the fireworks. It broke into commercials.
And it was at the armed services little theme songs. And I'm no. I was so sad. So we turned it off and kind of heard someone else's radio.
They interrupted the army song.
Yeah. Really? Okay. Also, Bronx, I want to know which one is the Coast Guard song.
I don't think the Coast Guard.
I think they have a song. They do. Really? I just can't. I'm going to look it up today.
Yeah, that sounds like a good.
Okay. Search. Anyway, hi Angie and Mon. How you doing? It was so good to see. I don't think I saw Angie, but I saw Mon.
Yep.
Because blanking on everyone's name.
We were there praying for Lauren and the rest of the group that went to Forest Home. And to answer your question, Mom, we haven't heard from them. I mean, cell reception at Forest Home is just not very good. But
yes, I'm sure they made it safe and sound because if not, we would have known.
I'm sure no news is good news.
But yeah, there is no cell reception. Well, there's I think Verizon can get reception up there.
Yeah, but even then, it's if you stand in the right spot and you hold your phone just like this.
In case of emergency, they do have landlines up there and they will contact someone if anything is a problem. So don't worry about that.
And a little secret. I don't know if it's a secret if you say it on
I kept
Facebook.
Telling people.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't know it was a secret.
It's not.
Joe, I'm we're going to come visit you on Wednesday. They're I thought that was a secret. I'm oh, well, it's not anymore. So
yeah, Joe and I, we love to do that.
We love camp. Oh, I was seriously so jealous. I just kept hanging out with them, hoping I could just jump in the car at the last minute and go with them. But yes, I know you guys miss your daughter. That is, I feel that because the first time I sent my kids off to camp, I was but yeah.
But what a great experience she's going to have. And especially those middle school girls. What a great group of girls that are going.
Yes, and they're going to have so much fun. They've got amazing adults going up with them. Yep. It's going to be so great, and I can't wait to see them on Wednesday. So yeah, Mon and Angie, if you want to like send something up with us,
maybe a box of donuts that might not make it to Forest Home.
Why would?
Because I may eat them in the car.
I won't let him.
But anyway,
sorry, we're just kind of babbling on this.
It's an exciting time because it was a fun time at the fireworks and I thought like even just the diversity of eating food from different nations.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, we're coming together to celebrate the U.S. I mean, that's so much of what our nation is, and
it was so cool being in community. I mean, the mall parking lot was like totally full. It was weird.
Yeah.
Because the last time we went like 2 years ago, I don't think it was that busy.
It wasn't quite as full.
One or two, yeah.
A couple of donuts might make it up there.
But yeah, it was just cool to see the community coming together, and like people were having little, tailgatey things, and it was just fun. There was a live band over at Petals and Pines. We could kind of hear them. They were doing some rock
cover band kind of stuff. Yeah. So
it was kind of cool.
It was good.
Shout out to them. Anyway, but yeah, it was very fun and very cool. And it was cool being at church too, seeing the, I honestly got in there late, sadly, because I was like hanging out with the youth group. Bye, can I come?
Trying to jump in a suitcase.
I was trying to jump in a suitcase, yes. So, but no, I was sad that I missed the songs because they had, the worship was amazing yesterday. So I'm going to go back and watch the service so that I can hear the songs again. Because the one was like not good Father. So good. It was something about good.
I will sing of the goodness of God.
Yes.
All my life you have been faithful. So
did I tell you I slept in this morning? So I'm not quite on my game. I think I need more coffee.
And she's had 3 sips of coffee. So
yeah. See,
but
it's still pretty full.
I was also just struck with I don't know, just the passage too. And I thought worship really just brought us to this point where we were ready to hear
it was
hear the
really
word.
Good.
But just to think through, I mean, that's one of those stories you just kind of read over quickly. And I don't know, just thinking of how Jesus met this man at his place of weakness. Now, we do a lot with our strengths, and I love the idea of, even leadership wise, is like discover your strengths. I love our dog too. Discover your strengths,
weird things.
Lead from your strengths. But that's not really how we come to the Lord. Really, our need is our currency.
In our God's weakness, economy. That's when his strength is. And it's like, that's so against what the culture says, because, you feel like, oh, I can't do this, or I can't, or you're just tired. And, I know a lot of us right now, we're just tired. It's like, yay, we get to do stuff. And it's like, oh my gosh, I'm so exhausted because I'm not used to doing stuff.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. It's like emotionally and socially exhausting because it's really good to be around people. But I forgot I have no social skills anymore. They're all gone. Well, I didn't have many to begin with, but yeah. So, what was I saying?
Just that it's boasting about our weaknesses. It's about our weaknesses.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was going to say the other day I was just listening to worship music it's just life-giving to your soul. Mm. And honestly, I haven't done that as much lately. And so the other day, I think it was Friday or something, I just put my little headphone things in and just listened to, I have a playlist that's called Help with a face. But I put songs in there that are just like God meeting us in our weakness type songs. And I just listened to that playlist on Thursday and Friday, whenever day. But, someone was just like, it's okay to just be still and to sit in God's presence and to just bring all your weakness before him and just say, okay, here, what can you do with me? And, it's amazing because he does stuff with it. He takes our weakness and he's like, because sometimes these things that you think are like points that God could never use you because of this or that or whatever. But those are the parts that draw other people to you and make other people feel like, wow, that's amazing. I don't know. Did that make sense?
Oh, yeah, it did. It did. So it's kind of leaning into those. The Tapias.
We missed you yesterday.
They are, I think they're still in Miami. So happy Florida Day.
Yay. Angie, what do you want? You said I want that.
I think it's your playlist. but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a little eclectic and weird.
But also,
yes,
Rosabelle is watching from Nicaragua. So, so blessings.
Hola. Wait, did I say that right? Okay. Also, I'm going to learn Spanish. I was hanging out. I say that all the time, but I'm serious. I was hanging out with like Lola and they just talk and blah, 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 and I can't. Sorry, was that rude?
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
They speak Spanish quickly and it's hard to keep up and understand is what you were saying.
And I want to be able to understand because I get snippets, but that was just meaning they talk so fast.
And
Lola does.
And Lola is good at helping us.
She is.
She's a good Spanish teacher. She teaches me words.
She's hard because she'll just say it in Spanish and I'm like, I don't know what that means. I'm sorry.
She got to go back and forth.
So yes, Lola, I want to learn Spanish. Help me, please.
And I want to say this to the Tapias. If you are still in Miami, hey, even if you're here, but give your daughters, say hello to Amy and Allison, if you could. We miss seeing them around. Allison. So anyway, hey, we probably, our time is just about up.
Juan, I love what you said. It was really good because that is so true.
If I was focusing on my strengths, I may not have come to the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Praise God that God saved me in my weakness. That is, I agree. I totally agree. The heart of the message. And as we saw the opposite of that or the other response was really the hardness of heart of the Pharisees, which to me was a good reminder. If you look at hardness versus vulnerability, that's kind of where that passage.
Well, and if you're afraid to be vulnerable and put on this mask of, no, I'm good. People, how are you doing? Great. Everything's great. And it's really not. And then you just get this hardness of not, you build this wall and, it's a little different than what the Pharisees, because they were like,
right.
I want to get you. Antagonistic. Anyway, but there's also the hardness of walling yourself off and not ever letting anyone inside, including God. And that's not really having a relationship with God if you're not letting him inside and letting him take those weaknesses and use them, because it's scary being vulnerable because people might take that, use it against you or whatever. But anyway, my babblings this morning.
Those are good babblings. All right. Well, hey, I know a lot of people have the day off today. Enjoy today if you have off.
It's a beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day. It is in our backyard anyway. So.
Yep. I probably won't go to the beach today because honestly, I don't really like crowded beach because I don't like just.
Well, our backyard isn't crowded at all.
No,
today.
I'm going to wash my dogs. They are dirty. And I'm going to, what? They're dirty.
I know that's a big deal, but it just sounds kind of funny.
Yes. So I'm going to wash my dogs and I'm going to cut the hair of my other dogs. So stay tuned. I usually make them look really ridiculous, but they've got mats. And so it's like, I think they're much happier without their like all furry, hairy mats. So
now you know.
So stay tuned. Today I'm going to like shave one dog and wash both of them and they will be clean and happy by the end of the day.
All right. Well,
I might even give this guy a haircut.
This guy needs a haircut. It's time.
All right. Haircut day.
Well, have a great day, everyone.
Yes.
We will
did you see my fingernails? I'm sorry.
What else you want to talk about?
So many things. Okay. Sorry. We'll let you go. Love you guys. The Bridge Church is amazing and God is amazing. So take time focusing on him today.
All right. God bless you. We'll see you soon.
Bye. Bye-bye.